you're not trying to make anything happen. As you merge with that energy, what is yours will come. This is how Tom came to me. Tom heard me on the radio, internet radio. I'm on internet radio 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Tom heard me on the radio, and he goes on the internet trying to find me. Where is this woman? Where is this woman? And he couldn't find anything on the internet about me. And then we posted the flyer for the Third Sunday event here on Facebook. And he went to Facebook and saw the flyer, and he showed up here. That's how we met. And Tom comes in, and he's doing what his gifts and talents are. It's not mine. Yeah. Kristen came to me through someone else.
Yeah, that's normally.
Yeah, I don't advertise the work. There's no advertising that goes on. It's just word of mouth. Yeah. And Tom is doing all the postings on Facebook and YouTube. He's editing. I have over 2 years of radio shows. So he's doing all of the editing and posting. Yeah. So the work can go out and support others in their awakening.
I have recognized many things that I have listened, learned maybe is I have learned rationally. I have learned a lot of things, and even in practice too. I improved in especially during the last 2 years, in knowing myself, in defining what I am in part and what I want in part. Of course, maybe I am young, maybe I am discovering this alternative way, this most way of different consciousness, of different knowledge. So I cannot be too much severe with myself.
Yeah.
It's one of my problems, one of the most.
It's everyone. It's everyone. It's just part of the process of us waking up.
I know.
Yeah.
And I have one of my biggest answer is I am a researcher. I am a scientist. I work on a rare disease for which there is no cure. And I feel so useless because I would direct my work in a helpful way. I have to, because my work can have a great sense, and sometimes people forgive that because every aspect of the world is contaminated and it's difficult, and there are a lot of interest. And when you are into the world, whatever work you do, you have to find a compromise, because something you have to share, something you have to. If you are into, you have to say, you have to live, to survive. But I'd like to have more freedom in my work and more trust in myself to do something that maybe one day can be helpful. And sometimes I don't know which is the boundary between what my ego wants and what my light, my body light wants. Can I explain?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I feel so egoist, thinking that what I want is my purpose in my work. It's only to satisfy myself, the desire of prestige.
Yeah.
So it's complicated.
Well, it's complicated to us because of lack of understanding. Yeah. Because there is, like I said, that duality is what, it's in the book, is what Einstein called the optical delusion of consciousness. See? That makes us see what we want to see and not what is truly there. So because of the nature of the work that you do, it's so scientific, you are being pushed from within your soul. You're being pushed to open up to your immaculate concepts, heart energy. Because everything we've done on this planet, we've done by applying ourselves intellectually. And intellectual concepts cannot reveal the fullness of life. And where humanity is now, we have to go from the head to the heart. And the heart concepts, which are your loving thoughts, your real thoughts, see? And when that merging takes place through your practice, you will bring forth what you are to bring forth to humanity. Because that energy is flowing through you. You are being directed from within what to do. The difficulty on this planet is that, first of all, no amount of good nutrition is going to help us if the mind is sick, right? No amount of a band-aid for some sickness that we're experiencing, it does not work. It's no longer going to serve us. We have to go to God. We have to merge with that energy, and then you can bring forth mighty works, as our beloved brother Jesus said, not by the sweat of your brow, but by the intent of your consciousness, because you are now in alignment with the truth of what you are, love. And that love is moving through the vessel to do what you are to do. That's why you were brought here.
Yeah, no, but I'm sure. I am sure of that because I have experienced it.
Yeah.
Experienced in the past, and I really trust that there is a way, and if I feel in that way, and I've been feeling in that way for a long time, there is a reason.
Yeah.
Because it's not only a creation, but you know, sometimes you lost.
Yeah.
Because of difficulties that you experience every day. My work is very difficult, especially because I changed field of interest, because the field of interest, my field of research in Italy was completely useless.
Yeah.
In my opinion, especially done in the way that they do. So, but now I have to study more. I have to improve many skills. So I have encountered a lot of difficulties. I have difficulty of the language, to communicate, to express myself, fully express myself, because it's not easy. I can understand. I have understood everything because you speak well. But no, it's very clear for me. It's not easier maybe when.
Yeah, because it's your soul. See, when words of truth are spoken, you are a soul. There's only one of us here. You are a soul.
Yeah.
And the soul is your true self, light, carrying all of the information and incomplete lessons that an individual needs to learn. See, so they can wake up. So when words of truth are spoken, your soul is recognizing it.
Yeah.
See? And it's causing you to, wow, yeah, you're remembering. You're remembering. It's like, yeah, I can feel the energy of that. That feels good. That feels right. See? So you are tuning in to what is already there within you. And where you are in your life now, your soul is moving you in a different direction. Still doing the same scientific work, but doing it differently. See? Yeah, doing it differently, where it's the energy is flowing through the vessel. The physical form is the vessel.
Yeah.
See?
It's not easy. Every day I repeat myself motivational phrases, like because I know that because I know that we cannot change our thoughts. It's a long process. I know that I can.
It's a process, yeah.
To change our mind, change our mind impacts the reality. I am impatient.
But you're willing. You're willing. The fact that you walked into the bookstore, the fact that you're here, the willingness is there, and that's all that's needed is willingness.
It's true. I never give up.
Yeah.
Sometimes I complain, sometimes I'm scared, but I always move on.
Yeah. So, do you have a Course in Miracles book? Do you?
No, I haven't anything. I discovered your name yesterday.
Oh.
Less than 24 hours ago.
Well,
I don't know anything.
Okay. Well, what I did, I facilitated over 15 years of study groups, and all I often heard from students is, I don't understand the book. It's too much. It's too much to read, and I don't understand the language. And da 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 da. So, based on my experience from all of these years, I simplified it to help them to understand it in an easier way.
Yeah.
And then there are also meditations in the back and affirmations for them to use to help support them in remembering. And this is the first volume. There are 2 more volumes to come.
There are 2 more.
Two more volumes to come. So the books are back there. They're $20 a book. And all we're asked to do is just use the tools that are given you to use, because the knowledge is already there. The tools are supporting you in drawing it out. Yeah.
It's work.
Yeah. It doesn't happen overnight, trust me. Having gone through this process, talk about frightened, fear, not knowing where I was going to live. I have 2 children, how I was going to feed the kids, where the money was going to come from, all of these third-dimensional things that come up within us.
I know, because we don't love ourselves.
Yeah.
And we don't believe that we can make miracles.
And we can.
I know.
We are capable. We are capable.
Yes, I have found again in your words the same concept that I have already learned.
Yeah.
So I know.
Truth does not change.
Yeah.
It's eternal. It's eternal.
I totally agree.
Yeah, it does not change. It's we who have to be willing to let go of what we've made. Our self-made ideas, our self-imposed ideas, and identification with a false self we call the ego. Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of a work does your husband do?
My husband is an engineer. He's an electronic engineer.
So is my son. My son is an electronics engineer.
He's very happy to be here because in Italy there is a very good moment to work. Italy is a wonderful country.
Yeah.
We have a lot of problems, political, economic.
Yeah.
So he easily found a job because I found my grant before from Italy. By chance, I didn't. This happened. Things come to me. So yeah, I wasn't satisfied, but and one day my professor told me that he met a professor here at UCLA, and there are there is a grant that could be had, and he proposed, do you want to move? Do you want to go to Los Angeles?
Wow.
And I said yes, despite I'm scared of changes, but I am scared, but it's the only way that I can live.
Yeah.
Changes and challenges. And now I am And I move, and I live finding a balance between the part of me that settle down somewhere and being satisfied doing simple things, and the part of me that cannot be satisfied like that, but that can requires more.
Yeah.
So
you're ready for more, and the growth can only take place from within. To evolve is to develop, to grow, to undergo change. And this is what humanity is facing now. We're evolving. We're moving into the next stage of our development called higher consciousness. So we have to grow. And we can only grow with the vibration of love. Yeah.
So we have to exercise ourselves.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So we're here the third Sunday of every month, and we just show up. We never know who's going to be here. We show up.
And do you still have room for phone calls, Veronica?
Yeah, I also do one-on-one personal coaching with others if you are interested.
On the telephone?
Yeah, on the telephone. Yeah.
It'd be great, I think.
Yeah. I do one-on-one personal coaching. She's one of them. He's one of them.
Because I moved here a year and a half ago, and it was scary and the change, and I didn't know a lot of people, and I needed the support. And Veronica was there to support me, and she still is, and everything has just grown and evolved in such a positive way for me.
Yeah.
She just reminds me. She keeps reminding me.
Yeah, I know that it's important. I know.
Yeah, especially when you're far from your family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can understand perfectly. And I am lucky because I am with my husband.
Yeah.
Because if I wouldn't be alone,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
But you need a good woman in your life. Men can't give you it all. You need a good woman.
Yes, you need. You
can't get it all from a man. I
you
tried.
cannot exclude anything. Universe works
Yeah.
as union, no?
Yeah. And you're in Santa Monica, so you're close.
Yeah, where do you live?
I live in Marina Del Rey.
Marina Del Rey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's close.
So take my card, it's over there on the table, and leave us your name and email address.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put you on the email list. And the third Sunday of every month.